Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome back. This is Gears Phoenix. I just got done here at the gym. So this past weekend I did the Yamaha Demo days over at Ride Now over in Peoria. And I got to ride some pretty cool bikes. Let's see, what did I ride? I rode, and I took video of them. Again, I'm having problems with my mic, so thought I was gonna drive through. So I took video, but the audio came out pretty bad. So I kind of explained to you what I rode, what I thought about it here, and threw up a little bit of videos up in the upper right hand corner here, so you can see me riding here. But what I rode, first bike I rode was a Yamaha YZF-R3. And being used to here to this little Ninja 250, I was really impressed with it. Power-wise, didn't seem that much more power in this thing. I'm sure if I get on it side by side, I'll notice. But I didn't notice right off the bat. But again, I didn't ride my bike to the event. I went and drove. But yeah, it was a little peppy. Clutch was way different than this one. I mean, way different. Maybe because it's a newer bike, but that clutch was like so easy to pull in. And for the friction zone was like almost all the way out. Yeah, stay right where you're at. And getting on the highway was nice. I definitely could feel the difference between highway speeds, that one and this one. Because at about 65, 70, I'm between 8 and 9 grand. And I was between 7 and 8 in that thing, so, and I still had some go at that speeds. But overall, if I was gonna trade this bike in for another similar bike, that one would be it over the Ninja 300 and the CBR 300. Because I think that one is a parallel twin. Well, same, the Ninja is a parallel twin also, but the CBR is just a little single. And the next bike I rode after that was the Yamaha YZF-R6. And that I was thoroughly impressed. I really liked that bike. Going from this bike to that bike, I really like the R6. The only fault I have, and don't get me wrong, it's probably with most of your sport bikes, but it was such an aggressive stance on that. And I talked to the sales guy there while I was there, and apparently the R6 is the most aggressive 600 that there is. And by the end of the ride, I could definitely feel the pressure on my wrists. Again, I'm not used to it either. I'm always in this upright position here on this 250. But I mean, it had all the power I needed. And I heard complaints about the seat being uncomfortable. Actually, that bike there, I was the most comfortable on, besides, of course, the Cruiser, but the most comfortable one that I've been on. And I was really disappointed that it doesn't have a gear indicator like the R3 does. But overall, I really enjoyed the R6. Out of all the bikes I rode, that there was my favorite. And then of course after the R6 I rode the Bolt, the Star Bolt, and then I rode the R-Spec, and that was a very comfortable bike. My really only complaint I have, and I'm not used to riding cruisers, took me a little bit to get used to foot position, but the air intake, the air box on the right side, maybe it's my height, the way I sit, maybe because I'm used to gripping the tank with my knees, but man, my knee hit that air box like crazy, and to sit comfortably on that I needed to sit with my knees spread out, and that wasn't good. And by the end of the ride, with my knee hitting the air box on that right side, it was sore. And that's my biggest complaint about that bike. Overall, it felt like a typical cruiser. It was a comfortable bike and very nice to ride. And then the next bike I rode was the SJ07. I actually, that was a very nice bike. Seating position, I was the closest one to this bike here. Power wise, it was very nice. Overall, that bike was very nice. The suspension was really stiff though. I mean, every little bump I felt, and it felt right through the seat. But I really liked that bike. And after that was the SJ09 I rode, and I found that the SJ07 was a much more comfortable ride, as in seat comfort, than the SJ09. Suspension wise, the SJ09 was way better than the SJ07, and power wise, I did like to have the power modes that are on the SJ09. That was really nice, because for somebody like me coming off of a 250, B mode was very manageable. It was very nice to have that just to get going. And of course I switched to A mode halfway through the ride once I got comfortable with it and once I got on the highway. But since it was an escorted ride, I couldn't really get on it the way most people, or at least the way I wanted to get on it. Even getting on the highway, I didn't get to get on it, because traffic was kind of heavy getting on the highway. But I really like the SJ09. But I mean, I'm really into the sports bikes. That's why I like the R6 the best, and the seating position, the comfort of the seat, everything. I just prefer that one over the SJ09 or the R6. But I had a great time. That was my first demo ride, riding event that I've been to, and looking forward to do more and bring you guys along. Anyhow, you all have a great week, and again, this is Phoenix 9